Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to another video on Injustice 2 Mobile. Alright guys, so in this video, we are going to talk about the best characters for a free-to-play players, So this is not about a particular, class of characters like damage dealers or support characters or, combo builders or tanks. It's mostly, all over the roster. Which best characters are there available for now for free-to-play players. So, before we proceed into the video, I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you are watching this video for the first time, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification for further updates on videos just like this. All right, guys. Now, basically what we're going to focus on this video is free to play characters in the full game, which can be used in the raids specifically and solo raids. So that will be the main focus of this video: raids and solo raids, not arena and champions arena or campaign or any other place like story mode or something else. So yeah, let's begin the video. So I'm going to start off for the video with the first character in the free to play best character list is going to be Multiverse Armored Supergirl. Now, this character can do a lot of things, including power drain, increasing defense for the current team, for the whole multiverse team. And her special three is definitely the most damage dealing special three, in the multiverse team. So let me take you through the passives real quick. There will be +1 starting power bar per multiverse teammate, which means if you have three teammates, then three power bars. If you have three teammates in your team and three multiverse characters in the opponent's team, in the arena especially, then you will have like 6 power bars in the beginning of the battle. You know. But yeah, as far as the raids and the solo raids are concerned, this character is actually used a lot against bosses in the league raids. It's used against Captain Cold. And the reason is that this character is mostly built on all attack, and this character, let me just show you. You know what? Not the gears, but let me show you the stats. Yeah, take a look at this. It's built on all attack. And this is one of the best damage dealers in the multiverse, teams and in the game as well. And as far as the specials are concerned, then as I said, special one will do burn and do a little bit of power drain if you have multiverse green arrow. Let me show you. And then this will increase the defense and improve the crit immunity for multiverse teammates. And then at the end, this is like the most damage dealing thing, and it also increases the crit damage buff to 25% crit chance, and you also get immunity to reflective attacks, and it has a special 3 to burning it does more damage to burning opponents. I'm sorry. So plus 40% damage for special 3 to burning opponents. So this is the reason I have this character in the list. And the gears are easy to get. You can just buy them from the arena store. And this character has a chest where you can get this character from. It's kind of rare. It also comes in, every now and then, like once in a year, maybe 1 or 1.5 year in the arena. And yeah, mostly people get this character from the chest. You can get the shards from the versus challenge as well. All right, guys. Now moving on to character number 2 for free to play players, which is Justice League The Flash. Now, you would need actually Justice League Cyborg in order to make sure that Justice League Flash works. But yeah, even Justice League Cyborg is not that difficult to get. If you unlock him once from, from the chests, from the Justice League chest, which actually we haven't gotten quite a bit from quite some time, and then after that, you can use all the tech shards on Cyborg and promote the passives to level 5. Now, this guy does a ton of attacks with the basic hits, and this guy also increases +1 fast attack chance for the full team, regardless of what, class they are, And then special 1, speed run. Sonic shock can stun the opponent. And then the third special 3 obviously is more damage dealing than the rest of you. All right, guys, let me show this to you. First, Justice League team special attacks 1, 2, and 3 is unblockable just for the first time. +1 fast attack hit for the team. And the gears can be easily obtained from the arena store. This character comes in the arena, and we also have a chest to get this character. The best team to use Justice League Flash is going to be Justice League Flash, Justice League Cyborg, And then Justice League Aquaman. Aquaman does a bit of armor piercing to the full team. And if you don't want to use this character as a damage dealer, you can also use him as a support character, because that his passives, they allow him to give +1 fast stack for the full members. So what people do is basically they use him with the Black Manta character, or they use him with the Last Law of the Joker to increase the fast stack hits. All right, guys. Now moving on to character number 3, which is going to be Silver Banshee. Yes, guys, this is the most easily obtained character from the premium hero chase. You just got to spend like 250 gems. It gives you 8% chances. You can easily get the shards or the full character from there. And then the gears can be easily obtained from the challenge, which is there. And it's not the versus challenge, it's the common challenge, normal challenge. And the best thing about this character is that it can disable the special abilities. And the more special abilities you disable, or if you disable all the 3 special abilities, so how you go is that you basically first do a special 2, you apply the torment on the opponent. Then with special 1, you disable the special abilities for the opponent, and then with special 3, you do the damage. If there are like 3 special abilities disabled, it will do more damage. So the more special ability that is disabled, it will do 99.88% more damage per disabled. Now it's going to do a little bit more, like 100%. So yeah, if I disable 2 abilities, then that's going to give me 200%. If I disable 3 abilities, it's going to give me like 300% damage boost on special 3. So remember this, and this is the reason this is one of the best free to play characters which you can get as a beginner. And even pro players like me, I still have this character which I use in the league raids as well. So this is, again, this has to be on the list. This definitely has to be on the list. All right, guys. Now moving on to the next character, which is going to be Batman Ninja Catwoman. Now, you guys might ask me that how exactly this is going to be a free-to-play character, because the gears are so difficult to get. But yes, the gears are difficult to get, but there is a free way. Obviously, it's a bit difficult, but it's a free way. There is a free way to getting the gears for Batman Ninja Catwoman, which is the chest. You can just go and open the gear chests for Batman Ninja Catwoman, as many as you can, until you get the gears, the full set of gears. And then this character, as we all know, is one of the best damage dealers in the game. This character can do a lot of things. She can blind the opponents. She can reduce the opponent's power cost. And she can do DOT. She can be immortal for a few seconds if she's like down to completely 1 health. And she can do that like for 9 times and in a match. When health drops below 15. And even if you have like 1 health left, she can still be immortal. You can just tag her out, tag her in, and she can regenerate with a special 2. Heal over time for 200% for damage over time dealt, which is definitely going to help you out when you're fighting against bosses and sub bosses, which are very difficult and which are doing more damage on you. So the how it goes is that you need to have a Gorilla Grodd, which again can be easily obtained from the Versus Challenge and the Batman Ninja chest. And then you also need to have Robin. There is a arena season for both these characters, Batman Ninja Catwoman and Batman Ninja Robin. So you can get those 2 characters easily, and then you can get Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd from the Versus Challenge. It might take a while, yes, definitely, but yeah, you can get him for free just by playing the game. And then what you need to do is that even if you don't have gears for Robin or Grodd, it's okay. You just need to get the full set of gears from the gear chest, and then you'll be good to go. And then how it goes is that you don't really tag in any of the other 2 characters. You only play with the Batman Ninja character, which is Batman Ninja Catwoman. And she also does a ton of damage with the basic hits. And the best artifact to use is obviously it's already on, it's Zatanna's puppet. And let me show you the passives real quick. 50% chance for opponents to miss against Batman Ninja teammates for 12 seconds if the opponent is blind. Okay, which happens on every special attack. 60% power cost gained as power bars. So this is also one thing that you need to understand. 60% of power cost which is spent is gained back as power bars. And then you also need to have Gorilla Grodd to increase the power generation. Robin helps with the with the basic hits. It gives you increased basic hits with the fast attack hits. So yeah, all in all, this is a decent damage dealer. Again, it's a free to play character. All right, guys. Now moving on to the next character, which is Batwoman the Drowned. This is again one of the easiest obtainable character. We recently had a chest. There is one more chest available in the store, which is not that good compared to the previous one we had. So this character can be easily obtained from the chests. The gears are completely free, which can be obtained from the versus challenge. It might take you a while, but yes, definitely I got all the 5 pieces of gears from the versus challenge. Did not buy any single piece of gear or none of it. You know, and the good thing about this character is that she is a metal character and she deals a lot of damage with her hydrokinesis. Let me take you through the passive abilities real quick. So there we go. Uh, yeah, I forgot to upgrade the passives. Yeah, my bad. I just recently upgraded her. So plus 4 seconds of infection on successful basic and swipe attacks. Infection opponents heal increase opponents healing effects decreases by 5%. It stacks up to 15%. So that is the infection which you usually see on the right side. It's a round thing. And then she stacks on the current opponent. All hazards DOT deal 8% more damage. And all damage from metal characters increased by 17%. So this is insane. Each fourth applied infection stacks grants 1.25 crisis bar. So you need crisis bar in order to apply hydrokinesis on the opponent. So this is what I'm talking about, the hydrokinesis. And take a look at this. Your metal team will resurrect at least 3 times per match, 650% of round attack stats as hazard DOT for 16 seconds. This is hydrokinesis, guys. And resurrect metal teammate with 80% health. That is insane. Hydrokinesis is the reason why you want to have this character in your team, in your roster. All right, guys, 200% attack as hazard DOT. All right. Hazard DOT and disable all opponent special on special 3 for 9 seconds. All right. 130 attack as hazard DOT on special 1 for 7 seconds. 165% attack as hazard DOT on 5.25%. Max health restored per second for all teammates on special 2 for 8 seconds. So don't need to get confused with all these writings over here. You just need to remember that she will deal increased DOT on special 1 for 7 seconds and give 130% attack as hazard DOT. And then there will be 165% attack increase as a hazard DOT and 5.2% maxed health restored per second for all teammates, for all the teammates for special 2. Okay, you just there will be a little patch over there available. You just need to stand on that patch, and regardless of your team member, even if it's not a metal team member, then they will also regenerate, and 200% attack as hazard DOT and disable all the opponents special on special 3 for 9 seconds. All right, guys. So this is the reason, she deals immense amount of damage with her hydrokinesis, and this is the reason why you need to have this character in your roster. You need to have her. You need to have her, man. Otherwise, you won't go far. All right, guys. Now moving on. The next character, Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. Okay. Now, again, the same goes for this character as I said for Batman Ninja Catwoman. You can get the gears for free. You just need to spend a lot of gems, okay, and open the Joker LOA team gear chest, which comes in every now and then in the store. The cost of that chest is 300 gems. It's not that costly compared to, I think, even the Batman Ninja chest is the 300 gems. So yeah, you can easily unlock these gears. The good thing is that there are only three LOA characters, so getting the gears for Heartbreaker Harley Quinn is kind of, easy. So, and then after that, you can get this particular character easily from the LOA chest. And there is a 400 gem chest, which is the most effective one. It gives you like 5.15% chances to get Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. And when you have her, you just need to have EPI as well, which you can again easily get from the same chest from where you're getting Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. And if you don't have the gears on EPI, it's fine. You can use Regen Matrix to keep her alive if in case she takes a lot of damage. Which again is a free-to-play artifact which can be easily obtained from the raid drops, from the league raids. So how it goes is you basically need to have one Batman character, and in your roster, you just need to stun the opponent, make sure that your opponent is not immune to stun, and then you stun the opponent, you tag in Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, do the damage, you tag out back, then again tag in Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and do the damage. And then Batman is just there for the stuns. Let me show you the passives. 75% chance for team to reflect stunts, which is insane, by the way. It helps you against bosses like Black Adam. Lets your guard down. So minus 70% opponent's team stun resistance. Minus 75% opponent's team damage over time resistance. Okay, this is going to be great because she does most of the damage because of EPI on DOT. Straight to the heart. 300% damage against stunned opponents, plus 120% critical attack damage multiplier reduction for League of Anarchy teammates. So this will be reduced for the all the LOA teammates. So that is also important. And this is the main reason why you need to have this character in your roster. Now, the best artifact I think to use against use on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn will be either the All Blades that I basically used to use before, but since we got Crown of Conduct, I'm using Crown of Conduct more on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. So which basically deals a lot of damage, even more actually than the All Blades. All right, guys. Now moving on to the next character, which is King of Atlantis, Aquaman. So King of Atlantis Aquaman is basically the first character that you need to unlock, as I always say in all of my videos. And you can get the gears easily from the League store. And the reason why you want to have this character is only one reason, which is the 10% damage, which he does with his special 3. Only works in the raid modes like League raids and solo raids. But yeah, so basically, if you have a high health boss, like, let's say Deathstroke or something like that, because I recently fought Deathstroke with this particular character, I used Nora Snow Globe, which is again a free-to-play artifact, and I did my special 3s first, 3 special 3s with King, and then I let him die, and then the clone came in. I did a 3 special 3 again with that clone, which gave me additional 30% damage, and then again with the another clone, when the second clone died, when the first clone died, the second clone again did 30% health reduction. All right, guys. So this is the main reason why you need to have King of Atlantis Aquaman. The best team to use: King, Shazam, and Dr. Fate. If you don't have Shazam, it's fine, because anyways you're using clones. In order to do the damage. If you don't have clones, you can use dark metal cards, or if you don't have dark metal cards, I'm sorry, you can use the All Blades as well. It's not that difficult. All right, guys. Now, since these were all the damage dealers, let's talk about the support characters. Now, Atrocitus is a really great support character. It helps you to, reflect the damage. It can be really handy if you're fighting against some high threat bosses and sub bosses. And then there is, let's go. And there is Hellboy, which comes in real handy when you're fighting against bosses like Green Lantern, which has the floor hazards available. Let me show you the passives real quick. Box full of evil. 100% DOT heals instead. Maximum 3% health per tick. 25% damage again and defense against arcane opponent. This is not important, but this is. The DOT heals your character, and this will be helpful against bosses like Green Lantern. All right, guys. Now moving on to the next character, which is Dr. Fate. It's a silver character, but this character reduces the enemy's power cost and also reduces the enemy's defenses. Let me show it to you. There we go, minus 10% defense for opposing team. So this is also a very, very good support character, which is basically used with King of Atlantis Aquaman. This can do an infinite combo with Father Box, this particular character. This is why you need to have him as a free-to-play player. All right, guys, now moving on. John Stewart Green Lantern, again, increases the hazard damage. It can be used with, with Batwoman the Drowned. Let me show you the passives real quick. Plus 100% team hazard and hazard DOT damage. This is what's been needed for with Batwoman the Drowned. Team immunity to hazard secondary effect. That means your characters will not be power drained if they have if there is a power drain hazard on that particular match. In that particular match, 20% attack for Green Lantern teammates. Minus 50% hazard and hazard DOT damage incoming for the team. Again, one of the best, not the best, but one of a decent support characters which you can have for completely free. You can easily get the shards from, from the chests, and he also has like I think you can get the gears from the League store. And for Dr. Fate, you can get the gears from the campaign. You can also get the gears from the what do we call that? From the basic chest, which we get by spending coins, and. Hellboy is one of those characters whose gears are easily and shards are easily obtainable from the League store. All right, guys. Horrific Scarecrow, again, a decent support character. It increases the power cost for the opponent. That is what is only good thing about him. You can get the gears and the shards from the chest, shards from the chest, and the gears can be easily obtained from the raid drops and from the campaign. Okay. I'm sorry, not the campaign, but just the raid drops. But they are quite frequently dropping, so that's no need to worry about. Justice League Cyborg. Again, guys, you can easily get the character from the Justice League chest. And once you get it, you just need to use your prismatic shards. I have like a lot of shards. I can actually promote this guy to 7 stars, but I'm not going to do it now. I need to use it on somewhere else. So this is going to help you a lot with the basic hit damage for the Justice League Flash. Let me show you the passives real quick. Yeah, 3% power bars when targeted by stun attack. Immunity to stun, plus 300% Justice League team's damage for basic tag and swipe attacks. This is the reason why he's a really good support character, but only for the Justice League team. All right, guys, now moving on. Classic Superman. Easily obtainable character. Gears are available in the arena store. What he does, let me show you the passives real quick. He reduces the enemy's defenses. Okay. Okay. For some reason, this was not. Anyways, it doesn't matter because I don't use him a lot. Take a look at this. Take a look at the passives first. Minus 30% current opponent's team's defense. This is the most important thing. 14% special attack damage to tagged out opponents as well. But this is the reason why you need to do this. You need to have this character. If you're fighting against bosses which have a protective screen, it can reduce the damage by a lot and help you to kill that particular boss quite easy. All right, power of the sun. The health is restored for each power bar actively restored. This is something new. Plus 20. Now this will eventually increase 20% defense for the team. It helps a lot when you're fighting against some difficult bosses and sub-bosses. All right, guys. Now moving on. Vixen. Again, a decent character, easily obtained from the Versus Challenge. We recently had the Versus Challenge. I got all the gears from there. And what she can do is she can increase the income. She can reduce the incoming damage plus 18% class damage, which means you can do more damage to metahuman heroes. Minus 14% opponent's defense reduction for 11 seconds, which stacks up to 5 times. So you just need to do basic hits like basic hit, swipe attack, jump attack, rush attack, and it will eventually increase the opponent's defense for 11 seconds. So you can do your basic hits, tag in your damage dealer, do the special attack, then tag in Vixen again. So this is how it should go. And then passive 1, which is Wolf Pack, 35% team attack for negative effect on the opponent, up to 4 stacks. Which is why we need to have, as a free-to-play character, we need to have this character in your roster. All right, guys. Now moving on. Yeah, I guess these are some silver characters which can do some things. But yeah, I guess you anyways gonna get all the silver characters, so there is no need to talk about it. Green Lantern is one good silver character. All right, guys. So yeah, I guess that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and let's meet again in the next video. Until then, guys, you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Be blessed and stay safe. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.